Hi, welcome back to episode 2 of Hailey Knits a Bit. As the name suggests, my name is Hailey, and it has been a minute. I have tried to film this episode a few times, as I previously stated in the last episode, that it is just hard for me to film the episodes and get it to where I like it. So that was one thing. And the last time I filmed it, I didn't have that much to show you. I did make progress on several projects, but I wasn't really finished with much, so it just didn't really work out. But I'm back and I'm better than ever. It's been a little bit over a month, but I do have a few finished objects. One is not here to show you because my boyfriend keeps it in his truck. The other I do have, so I'll be able to show you it. And this year so far, because I'm still using my notebook, I have finished 4 projects in total. So right now it's the early May, I think, March. It's early March. But yeah, so one of the projects I do not have here to show you is made with that Juniper Moon Farm yarn that I was showing you last time, that pretty blue color. I finally found out what color it is. It's color number 36. The Moonshine is the base. So it's 40% alpaca, 40% wool, and 20% silk. And, sorry, I was working a sock out of that. I didn't realize that it was an Aran weight sock, so that just wasn't going to work. He wasn't going to wear it, so I decided against continuing on, and he does wear the hats I make him. So I did rip it out and knit him a hat, which was the Hill 60 hat by Galt House of Yarn. It was a free yarn pattern. It was pretty great. I really liked the pattern in it. It is on my Ravelry page, so you can go look at it. It does have a picture of it also on there. And I do have some of it left. So I'm thinking I want to try and make a hair tie or something out of it. I think that'd be pretty cute. I really like the blue color, and then the silk that's in it makes it kind of shiny, and I like the halo from the alpaca. So it's just a really pretty yarn. I really do enjoy it. I did finish that on February 5th. It only took me a few days to do because I ripped out the sock pretty quickly and started working on that hat. But the other project I have to show you is also a hat. It is the Musselburgh. Let's see, we have been having the brim, so it's kind of, you can kind of see that because there was the crease from where I've been folding it up. I knit this with, let's see, well, let me go back to the Hill 60 hat. So I just used I think I used the adult large. It was one of the adult sizes, or it might have had like kids, like toddler kids, adults. I don't even remember now. It's been a minute, but I just followed the pattern straight on with the recommended needle size and everything. But back to the Musselburgh. So Musselburgh, adult large. I used a size 3 needle, US 3, sorry. I don't know what that equates to millimeters. And my gauge was a 7. This was a project worked in tandem with my sister. She is also working on a Musselburgh because she wants to work on projects together. It holds her more accountable, and she thinks she'll get better at knitting, which she probably will. So, yeah, I almost followed this exactly to pattern. I did forget to knit a row and do one more increase like after you do the initial increases, so I did just the same for the decrease part. And my scale must have been off because when I finished like working the increases, I wanted to be able to use as much yarn as I could from the skein, so I weighed it, and it said I had 101 grams of yarn left after I did the increases. I was like, okay. So I kept working because I was going to give myself a little bit of wiggle room, and I was going to I'm just going to work till I have 20. Well, somehow I messed up, or the scale messed up. I don't know what. It said I only had 10 grams left. So I was like, okay, well, I had to rip out a few rows. But then when I finished, I literally had, I don't even know how much yarn I had left. I probably at least had 10 grams or more. Like, I had quite a bit of yarn. So I don't know what happened, but maybe I can use a use it to make like a hairband or something. That's like all my ideas right now. Make it for a hairband. I don't know. But yes, this is with Explore Fibers and Knits. Let's see. Knits and Fibers. I want to keep saying the other way all the time. I don't know why. And the Cashmere Caverns sock base, I do believe is the name, and this is Butternut is the color. So it's really pretty. I bought this during her Winter Market update. So, and that's when I bought this too. I bought those at the same time. I cast it on about the 26th of January, and I cast it off February 21st. And I did not knit on this exclusively. I did, I did work on some other stuff as I'm picking all the little peelies off. But anyways, yeah. So I hope he really enjoys this hat, because he has kind of complained about my knit hats that I've knitted him, because they're single layer, that they do still let in wind. So I'm hoping since this is double layer, it'll be a bit warmer, but I did finish it after like it stopped being really cold. So we'll see. But he likes the color, so that's all that matters. All right, so those are my 2 finished projects. That was my finished project number 4. So I am cruising along with finished projects this year, sort of. I am an average for 2 a month. So I'm hoping to keep that up this month, and I am highly encouraged that I will. So where do we start? Well, I guess I'll show you another project that I have been working on. Gotta hydrate with my Hydro Flask. It's pretty cute. But anyways, so most work on projects so far, like lately, is my Zweig by Caitlin Hunter. I am knitting the size 3 in the recommended needle size, and I have followed the pattern almost exactly. I have made a few modifications. Well, only like 1 modification so far, which is the body has a cable pattern. I did initially start doing that, but it just was not working out. So I was like, well, I'll just knit the body, because I probably like it better if the body was just knitted, and it'll go a lot faster. And it really did. So I did the body really quickly. Last time I literally just did split for the sleeves. I did not knit the body as long as what the pattern suggests, which one reasons why is because my color work portion, lace, like the lace part, is a lot longer than what she calls for in the pattern. Like this comes to my like bust, and it's supposed to be above it. It's supposed to end like right above your, like the full part of your bust. So at least I think that's how it's supposed to be, but it is what it is. I looked through some pattern pages, and people were having the same kind. I won't even say it's an issue, because it's really not an issue. That just, like, after you finish this like last little color band, you people, instead of just knitting until the yoke measured a certain length, they just started splitting for the sleeves, which I think I knitted 1 row and then I started splitting for the sleeves. So I don't know why I decided to do that, but I did. But yeah, so since last time I did bind off the body, I can't even talk, with Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off, and it does look pretty nice. It doesn't flare any, so that's good. And I think where it hits me right now, you can't even see my lower half, but I think it hits me like right here. So that's what I was wanting when I bound off the body. So yes, and I have been working on the sleeve, and I am very close to being ready to start the ribbing. So, and I'm only going to do, instead of 5 inches of ribbing for the cuff, I'm only going to do 3. I think that'll look nice. I had a sweater on yesterday that had it was just a store-bought sweater, but it had 3 inches of ribbing for the cuff, and I really liked it, so I thought I'd do that. And I'm very close. Last night, I placed a marker. Let's see how cute it is. It's woolen. I bought that from her recent we're just gonna go ahead and talk about what I recently bought. But I bought that one from, it's Maria. Knitting in the Dark is her podcast, and Woolen Fiber Charm, something like that is her shop name. But I bought that in her latest shop update because I really wanted one. So I did buy it. I was successful. But I have an inch from that point, an inch and a half to before I start doing the ribbing. So, and the beginning of the round stitch marker is the stitch marker. I can't remember who makes it, but I did buy it at the Winter Market collection update that Explore Fibers and Knits did. So, and I did have, so I bought Hello Lavender's stitch marker set, the sweater one that she did. I thought it was so cute, and I did originally put it on this, but I was really worried that this yarn would get dye on the stitch marker. So I did take it off because I did put it on there as soon as I got it. Because if you can see, that used to be all white. So the dye has rubbed off on it just a little bit, which is okay. It's fine. And I'm using my ChiaoGu's. These are my favorite needles. I have tried, like, Lantern Moon is okay, but I really don't like the cord and the cord, like, cable connectors. I don't like how there's not so many different options at the tips, the tip links, because I love having all the different options. I love having a 4-inch, 5-inch. Well, I don't think I have the 5-inch yet, but I do have a 4-inch, and then, like, I got the shorty set, so it has the, 3 and 2-inch or something like that. I don't even know, but I love having the different tip links. It's my favorite. And all the different cord options and the little cord connectors. I love those. So that's my rave on ChiaoGu needles. They're my absolute favorite. Yeah, I do have the Lantern Moon. And did I buy some other not stitch markers, but knitting needles? I don't think I have lately, but I want to try Luca Likey. I want to try those needles, Lykke, and the C-knit needles. I really want to try those too. But it's no rush because I do enjoy my ChiaoGu. I just really like to try all the different stuff. So yeah, I'm really loving this so far. It's super, super cute. And I'm really excited to be done with the sleeve and to be able to wear this. Like, I'm really excited to have this as a finished project. So yes, size 3. I didn't check my gauge, so I don't know if it's on par with what she's calling for. I assume it is because I feel like majority of the time my gauge does match what the pattern designer calls for. I think my row gauge might be a bit bigger, but it's fine. Let's see. Okay, so using the recommended needle sizes that she calls for in the pattern, which I believe is a 3 and a 5 US. And this yarn is the Ireland 2.0 collection, and my Guinness is his main color. And Killarney National Park is the contrast, which it has those dark spots. So sometimes the color work is not as crisp as it could be, but it's close enough for my liking. I thought it was really cute I like the greens and the pinks that are in the colorway. So I'm sorry, like, my hands are everywhere. This is the Cashmere sock base. So it's 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And I did buy this yarn specifically for this project of mine. And I think I bought 3 skeins. The dogs are crazy outside. So I don't know if it went out of focus. My low battery came on. But I'm really confusing this with holding this up. But no, so I bought 3. I bought 1 of the Killarney, and I don't even know how that's pronounced it, so I do apologize. And 3 of the My Guinness, and I think I only need just this 2. Like, this is my 6th skein. I was really close to finishing the body before I had to add in that new skein, which I was really happy about because I was worried about having to try to do like helical knitting or it looking weird, but I was literally right at the bottom almost. I was like a row or two away from doing the ribbing. So I was like, it'll work out. It'll be fine. And it did. So I think I'll have left over. I'll have like a whole skein. So I don't know what I'll do with that. I might do a hat. I don't know. We'll see. To be decided. So yes, I am really excited about this. I should have this finished. I'm hoping, don't quote me on this, but I'm hoping by Tuesday. Like, I'm definitely going to try to finish that sleeve today and cast it on my other sleeve. And if I actually really grinded on it, I'm sure I could finish it today. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, what else to show you? This is my Beaufort 5. It has been on hold for a minute so I could work on my Zweig, because I did work on this quite a bit since the last time I showed it, but I did get kind of tired of it, so I put it down, which is okay because I can do that. That's why I have multiple projects, so I can do that. This is the Beaufort 5 by Isabell Kraemer. Let's see. Oh, let me tell you this. Did I have? No. Okay, I was going to say if I had a cast on date, but I don't know. All right. So, the Beaufort 5 by Isabell Kraemer. This is Knit Picks Sport Weight Wool of the Andes and Camel Heather. And I have finished a sleeve since the last time. Don't mind all my ends. This took a whole skein of yarn, I believe. And yeah, I put this on really short cords. I don't know why, because I have one cord that's long. And I was using it to try it on the body because barber cords kind of scare me a little bit. I do have barber cords, but they scare me. So I typically tend to lean towards just putting extra cords on my project and trying it on that way. So that's from where I was trying that on to make sure I had it long enough. And yeah, so let's see. Okay, so you can see where the sleeve is, and I've knitted probably like what, 3 inches or so since last time of the body. Yeah, so I cranked out a sleeve, which was good. That did give me some momentum. And I haven't started on the other sleeve yet, but when I do come back to this, I think I am going to work on, or no, I'll need to finish. Well, I mean, I don't have to. It's not really a requirement, but I need to finish this skein first. So I really like Knit Picks yarn. I've realized I've knit, like, out of my finished projects that I've liked so far, which is the Classic and the Erie, that they were both Knit Picks yarn. So that's pretty neat since it is so affordable. But I hope I can get this done sometime soon, because it would be nice to have a like cardigan like this, and it has that little texture pattern. And I don't even know if this actually is working out the way I want it to, showing you stuff because I can't see. But yes, we originally bought this yarn for Beneath the Waves vest. It was not working out. I do not like top or bottom up patterns that much, so we ripped it out, and it had bobbles and stuff. It just wasn't working. So I ripped it out and I started working on this, and it has like a little collar band to it. And I really like how this pattern is constructed. It was really fun to just follow along to her pattern. She writes it so well, Isabell Kraemer does, that it's just a breeze. Like, I don't know where she's going with what she's telling me to do, but I do it and it works out. So it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. This is the size 3 in that pattern. I usually am a size 3. Unless the pattern runs small, then I'm a size 4. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat. He wants to go outside, which I'll let him go outside in a minute when I get up. But no like super plan to finish that anytime soon. I just am enjoying working on it, so it kind of comes and goes. All right, what else to show you? I have 2 more things to show you. They are very underwhelming, so don't be too discouraged. Okay, I forgot to show you my Denim and Rain. Denim and Rain had a seconds update, and she was like, these are the ones that have imperfections, but I literally can't even tell what the imperfections are. At least majority of the stuff I got were the imperfection ones, and then she did have like some regular stock, but I literally can't even tell you what it is. Look how cute that sheet is. I want to say stitch. The sheet, super cute. I can't remember which one she called that one, but it's really, really, really cute. I was really excited that I got that. I love her stuff. She's just great. I believe her name's Sarah. But continuing on, so I have this in my Denim and Rain bag. I need to clean it. But it is a stripy sock. I decided I kind of wanted to use, I did get some mini skeins from Explore Fiber Knits Winter Market collection update. I like how that's like the only thing I'm talking about right now. And so I did that. It is a mess in this little pouch because I tried to wind the mini skein on my ball winder and it was not having it. So it's very messy in there. But let's see. These 3 are the Explorer Knits and Fibers. And then that's Living Dreams. This Spotted one right here. And it's a different base. So I don't know why I decided to put it in there with it. But it's fine. It's too late now. No, it's not actually too late. But I've already cut the ends and stuff. So we're just going to let her be. And this is a row 1 mini. I only got 1 month of it. I believe it's Wine Before Pearl Before Wine or something like that. I think is the dyer's name. Was that 1 month that I got. But this is what I have so far. So it's just 64 stitches. I'm just following the counts that the Crazy Sock Lady does. I have decided that I want to try to do an afterthought heel. So it's going to be somewhere in either this color or this brown where I'm going to put the afterthought heel at. And we'll see how that goes. I thought I'd try something a little bit different. But I really like how this has turned out really so far. It's pretty cute. I do not have the jogless stripes. So don't come at me. I guess I could do that. But I like vaguely remember what it is, but I haven't watched a video on it, so I don't know for sure. All right, last thing, as I put 2 fingers up, last thing to show you is I did cast these on, was it yesterday or the night before? I don't know, but I have not been working on them. I just cast them on to make my sister happy because she was getting tired of the hat. But it's fine, like, you can have more than 1 project at a time. And she wanted to do a pair of socks with me. So she also has this same sock yarn. It is just from Hobby Lobby. It's like a Premier sock yarn. I think it has acrylic, nylon, and maybe some wool or something else. I don't even know. I don't have the ball band with it because I bought this on clearance a while back and I've lost it since then. But yeah, no, I literally have cast it on and that is it. That's all to show for that one. But I'm going to try to do just the regular Crazy Sock Lady pattern. I just need to get with it so I can catch back up to her. Because that's what happened with the Musselburgh, is she started the hat before I did. And I finished it before she did. So, but she has a baby too. So, I mean, I can't really fault her too much, but she doesn't work. So, I feel like it evens it out, right? Yeah, I don't know. But neither here nor there. But those are my projects so far. I guess I'll show you my recent acquisitions. Shall we? Let's see. I do not know what I did with my Hello Lavender stitch marker, which is the Extra Sprinkles is the colorway that I did purchase. And I bought my sister, since she's getting more into knitting, I do like to buy her some stuff. You know, since she is a stay-at-home mom, she doesn't really want to try to spend money. I don't know. But, oh, I put it on my Denim Rain. But I have been bad lately. Well, not really too bad, but what do I not have here to show you so far? I have bought, I gave in. I wasn't planning to do it. I really wasn't. But Sorella had her Disneyland collection. So I bought the Dole Whip hand cream because it sounded delightful. I just couldn't pass it up. And a sock set. I can't remember which sock set I bought though. But it had like some purples and blues. It was one of the colorful ones, and it had a purple mini skein with it. So I thought it was really cute. So I purchased it. It is what it is. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about my Deladino one. I did purchase a Buff Bear from him a while back. He said they were in stock, so I literally thought they were gonna ship quick. I mean, he is in Mexico, so maybe it already shipped and I just didn't get the update because I haven't been receiving a lot of my updates on when things ship or not. Lastly, I think this is lastly, is Craft Me Not yarn had their Homestead pre-order. Chef's kiss, beautiful. I really couldn't help myself. I've never tried her yarn and I just absolutely could not help myself. I bought 2 different quantities of, I think, more summery type yarn to make 2 different summer tops, like shirts. I think I have enough yarn to make shirts out of it. And I bought a cardigans quantity of yarn to make like one of the petite knit cardigans. Thought that'd be super cute. And then yarn to make a cur sweater. So I bought quite a bit. And I think that's all I bought, but I might have bought one other thing. I can't remember. It is what it is. Sue me. No, don't actually sue me, please. But yeah, so recent acquisitions I do have here is I bought 500 grams of this Nutatin yarn. I thought it was a lot lighter than what it actually is, but that's okay. It's really pretty. I bought 500 grams of this. I believe this is Skymt, SKYMT. So I did buy 500 grams of that to hopefully make a sweater or something. I really need to start knitting with my Nutatin stash because I have 3 or 4 colorways that I have 500 grams of, and then like 6 or so colorways that have 300 grams. So I should have enough to do something with like all of it. So I need to get with it. All right. What else to show you? Okay. I'll just show you the rest of my yarn that I got. I have been wanting to try Coast to Coast yarn, and she finally had an in-stock collection update with like most of her book tropes, so I did kind of splurge on that. I bought, this is the Gothic House with Secrets. It's just the signature sock, which is the superwash merino, 438 yards. I'm hoping with 3 skeins of this that I have enough to make a top. Fingers crossed. And I did buy one other thing. I bought this lovely brown color. I bought 6 skeins of this. This is a worsted weight. It's 1 bed is the color, and it's just a superwash wool, blue-faced Leicester. I can't even pronounce that. So, but I did buy 6 skeins of that. I'm hoping to make the Harlow V-neck with the worsted weight, but I should have enough to do whatever kind of pattern I want to do with it. And then that's all for the yarn. I did buy some stitch markers and buttons. So I have these 4 1-inch buttons. I'm not going to take them out of the pack, but they have little flowers and stuff in it from Denim Rain. Let's see. And then I have these. They're 1/2 inch buttons. I believe it's 6 of each. So it has 6 black sparkly resin and then 6 flowers that are like these. And I have been eyeing this set for a minute. I believe this is like Coast. I don't even know. But look how pretty it is. I just love her artwork. I think it's gorgeous. And then I didn't want to lose my Denim, my Hello Lavender stitch marker, so I have it on here also, but you can just ignore it for now. Yeah, so it's this cute stitch marker set, one of the sheep ones, and then here's my Hello Lavender stitch marker sitting on top of it. Yep, so I just put it on there because I've been putting it in my bag until I straighten up my life and put it where it needs to be. Because right now I just throw things wherever, and then when I feel like organizing it, I will, and it'll be put up to where it should be. But that's all I've purchased that's came in for a while, I do believe. I haven't purchased anything else. I did show you those other two stitch markers, that sheep one and the little cat one. I did recently purchase those, but that's neither here nor there. And I guess I'll tell you my last thing, or not last thing, but last in this kind of segment of my podcast life is my goals, I guess you could say. Okay, so my goals is finish the sleeve today. If I am being extra bougie, finish the other sleeve too. That's a goal for sure. And like finish that whole sweater. Like that would be chef's kiss. Like I'm ready to wear that puppy. So maybe I'll finish it. I don't know. It depends on my mental focus. So finish that. I would like to get to the heel portion on this pair of socks that I'm doing with my sister. She purchased some yarn from Knit Picks. This cane is a mess. So, because she really likes the patterning on the season sweater by Ysolda. So that is what we're doing, because I have been thinking about casting on for a minute, and Maria is doing a knit along with Ysolda, or maybe Ysolda is just joining in, I don't know. But I have Explorer, Knits and Fibers and Knits, and it's more from her Ireland collection, and Surrey and her worsted. So it'll be a beautiful sweater. Can you see me in it? It'll be pretty. I'm pretty pumped. And I'm just gonna hold those. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. I'm really excited about that. But maybe I'll have that casted on. And I would like to have another sleeve done by the end of the month. That's the goal of my Beaufort 5. So, and maybe I'll have my toe done of the foot and the toe of my Afterthought heel socks. That would be good too. So lots of goals, lots of hopes, lots of aspirations. I'm hoping to kind of crank through stuff. And then I guess one other, like, not purely knitting related is I do want to, the dogs are barking outside for some reason, I don't know why, is I did start putting my stash onto Ravelry. I do want to finish doing that. So maybe I'll finish taking pictures and adding everything I have in my stash to Ravelry. That'd be a good goal too, like by the end of March. That'd be really good. But anyways, thank you for joining me. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, encouragement, I don't know, anything, feel free to comment. Thanks for watching. If you want me to watch you, let me know. I would love to. I do watch a lot of knitting podcasts. It's one of my most watched things on YouTube, other than watching like Emily D. Baker and CC Suarez with like the MLMs and stuff. Yeah, I like to watch the trials and knitting, and I do like to watch some cross stitch stuff sometimes too, because I do like to cross stitch every now and then, but knitting is my my main love. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.